Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Just eases him off the ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Beckham. Nice interception, well timed. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's going to be a real calming presence between the sticks, and I'd expect him to give the whole team a real lift.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Now it's Bale. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that is a little undercooked. Beckham. And that should get the job done. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi in acres of space out wide. And Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Suarez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Gerrard. Thailand looking to pass their way through. Neymar providing an outlet on that flank. Gerrard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids. Davids! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
And here's Suarez. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Beckham. Still goalless at the moment. Gerrard. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Suarez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And that interception was most necessary. Oh, smashing header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gerrard. Played into space out wide. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's a decent clearance. Played it again. And he's there to clear it. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Good spot, he's seen the run. Cantona unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, there's a probing ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Dembele. He could be in here. Now it's Messi. And he's so great hit! Cantona. Maldini. And the counter is on. Cantona. Maldini. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, they've probed away steadily and would appear to have found a weak link down their right-hand side.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Fired deep towards the back post.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up. This is the time you need that pace.
And he's on his way! Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pull it. Back into the middle. And the shot's on here. He's had a hit! Goal! That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Decent progress down the left. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele. He's got the shot away! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Up he goes! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Dembele. Now it's... There's the shot!
Thailand's showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a shade optimistic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's Luis Suarez. It's Dembele! They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Substitution for Thailand, number 8.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
10.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
Shot a goal!
Number 15.
Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Sane gets into some space. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be... Dembele! They want to be quick to recover this. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Van Dijk. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cantona, chance to shoot now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Thailand can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a good run down the right.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Substitution for Thailand, number 19, Ronald Araujo. Number 17, Dembele. Coming on the field, number 66, Alexander Arnold. Number 9,
Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Alexander Arnold really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
It's a mighty effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
3 minutes added time.
And here's Figo. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Sane is herring after that one. Oh, he's found support out wide. Could try cutting inside here. Alexander Arnold. Maldini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. We have already started. It's Eto'o! Oh, that's well spotted. Some really good ball movement. And he's searched. Eto'o!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pull it. Good purposeful running this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Here's found, and Messi!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Messi. He's got a side of goal! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Messi. And they're on him in a flash. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Hoisted in. Rijkaard cuts out the pass.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So we're still where we started right now. Collar was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Messi, he is Messi! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Now it's Eto'o. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Gullit running. And Gullit! It's... Oh, what has happened here? Gullit. And the shot! Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Collar proves just a little bit too strong. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Eto'o. Gullit. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gear. Hits one! No mistake! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
The Netherlands are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the shot! Beckham. Oh, they could break here. Bale might just make this. And he's quick to snatch it back. Rummenigge. Beckham.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Eto'o. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a good position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Araujo. Collar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. There's the whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Van Basten! Van Basten! And more, and more, and more! And they are pulling clear here.
Eto'o very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. We have already started here. Spread neatly. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bale. Oh, super ball. Looking for options for movement. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
They've played it short. Mendes attempts a clearance.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space.
Mbappe proves just a little bit too strong. There's no flag. He's got away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. Never any doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. White. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nesta. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rummenigge. Rodri. And the counter is on. Oh, that looks a good ball through. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. Thuram. White. That is lovely. And that's not going to reach. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Bale is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This is their second corner of the game. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. "15 minutes till half-time. And it's Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Bale. Pirlo. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Corinthians have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That's a super give and go. White got a long way forward to join the attack. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, third quarter of the game. And he's had it nicked away. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Rummenigge. De Bruyne. Nuno Mendes.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Played back in, and he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes. Pinches it off him. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And there is the half-time whistle. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 3, Peeler.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 19.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's found a way through. Oh, smashing header! Now, who's going to be first to this? Beckham.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
No, he's not getting his way this time. It's a pretty loose pass. White. Rummenigge. Rummenigge goes on a run down the left wing. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. It's out for a goal kick. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, great chance! Lahm did well to stay calm there. Rummenigge. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Rummenigge. Nuno Mendes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Shot a goal! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Played back to the goalkeeper. What a throw in. White wins the duel this time. Done delicately. Well timed, excellent interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second.
He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Shifted it to the flank. Rodri. And Mendes. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, easy pickings there.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
De Bruyne. And that is a little undercooked. Rummenigge, just no time to dwell on the ball there. Mbappe, so what can they make of this? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, what has happened here? White.
Corinthians clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
White charging forward down that flank. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 13, Nesta. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field, number 20, Cantona. Number 2, Puyol. Number 10, Messi. Substitution.
The message is now the finish! They've done it! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Corinthians are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Mbappe! Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And here's Foden. Great work on the overlap. Nice interception, well timed. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. And that's going to be a booking. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Decent hit from there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Collar is herring after that one. Collar! No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hernandez, now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, not quite. Rummenigge. Oh, what a climb! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, we're on the way. No, that's overhit. Torres is herring after that one. Rummenigge. Good purposeful running this. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just eases him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of...
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Up he goes! And he gets rid in a hurry. Mbappe. Bale. Out for a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. He rises! Collar has given away a free kick. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's just beyond his reach. Oh, they can break here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Quality ball. Now he's off and running. Still goalless at the moment. And it's Hullet. Bale. And it's hoisted clear. Crossed in again. It's a mighty effort! It's in! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Kohler demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's got the beating of his Rummenigge! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Rummenigge clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Hullet picks it up from the goal kick. Rummenigge gets flagged offside. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Byrne kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That is a great pick out. There's the hit! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Milan grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And smartly reclaimed. Driving on and making good progress, and that could set him on his way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Always onto this. Now it's Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckham. And that has left him in a heap. Nesta. And it's Pirlo. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a fabulous ball. Can he finish? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. Oh, that is a nice touch. Goalkeeper's ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cruyff proves too strong. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's Fernando Torres. Bullet. Bale. Bale goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And that was very necessary. He's picked his way through. Bale's cross. Maldini with the clearance. Mateus with the clearance. Lahm, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Collar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van Dijk tries to clear, and he's there to retrieve it, and he was quick to react. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Torres. Maldini. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rummenigge.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe chasing after it. Pirlo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that's well seen too. Referee's given a throw. Nedved. And he cuts out the supply. Rummenigge looking to get on the end of this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep...
Climbs up big! And he hits the net! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field, number 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Stood up well to him there. Nedved. Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. And here's Mbappe. Pullet gets a foot in here. Mbappe has been caught there, it's a foul.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
He'll fancy himself from here.
Substitution in progress.
Mbappe! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Milan merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
And he's onside. They've played it short. And here's Cantona. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland. Schmeichel has that under control. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nesta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Neymar, Haaland, and he welcomes it in. It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Desperate defending required here. Cantona goes short. Hits one! And that is doing no harm at all. And it's Eto'o. Lahm.
There will be 3 minutes.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Haaland. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now their chance! Gives it back. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result in my opinion.